Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the Silent K. I do apologize for being just a little bit late today. I had to spend a few minutes troubleshooting. Yes, Virank, here I am. Good to see you, of course. If anyone else is in chat, it is good to see you as well. And also, if you're catching me on YouTube, it is great to see you there as well. So we've done a little bit of stuff. I don't think I've actually done anything with the game file since we left off last week, but there were some things that I wanted to do. For example, the longbow that just got finished today, I would like to put that in mothballs. We can have, I guess, Shada do that. No, we cannot have Shada do that. Okay, well, we will have Elizabeth They do that. Okay, she can do that. Other than that, I do have some notes here. The first two do incorporate personnel. So for the first personnel that I've got, I wanted to note that Scarponi, our mech warrior, who actually should have been right there at the top already. Yes. Oh, hold on. Is he somewhere in here? Wait, I had a note on here that Scarponi had. Oh, there he is, second from the top. Duh. Yes, Scarponi with 41 XP has enough that he can get the SPA for gunnery energy, which is basically the same as improving his piloting or his gunnery ability by one without the related battle value improvement or increase, I should say. So yeah, I definitely want to do that because he is absolutely in an energy boat. The next one that I wanted to do was Frank. Let me see, where is Frank? Frank does not have a last name. Frank is actually deployed at the moment. He does have enough XP that we can give him a point of piloting, and I plan on doing that. And he should pick up a second ability when I do this. If not, I'll have to do it manually, but we'll see. He did not pick up an ability naturally. Okay, well, that is highly unfortunate because I no longer have access to the rules that tell me which ability he would have gained. I was really hoping it was going to be automatic. He's down here in the Trueborn Mech Warriors. He is a 1-3 pilot now with only special ability is dodge. He should at least have 2 based on his skill level. I will make a note that we will have to update that. I might have to. I was really hoping not to, but I might have to purchase Excel because the rules that I was using to generate the abilities randomly is locked behind an Excel paywall. So I might have to do that. So, yeah, other than that, Scarponi and Frank. I also wanted to discuss with you guys, anyone in chat or on YouTube, whether you think that we should be able to acquire clan tech using contract support points, because there it is, area of operations. We currently have 6 support points. I would like to use at least one of them. There are free Excel apps you can use. I know, but I'm not sure I know which one to trust. And if I'm going to access Excel, I think I'd rather just do it legitimately. I have mixed feelings about using that kind of software. But we'll see. I will have to figure out something between now and next week as far as Frank's SPA. Google Docs. Open up Google Docs will let me read Excel files. Okay, well then that's done and done. Let me make a note of that. Google Docs. Done and done. Okay, that'll be for next week. In the meantime, we do have Aleutian Lance up against a convoy escort map. There was one other note that I had. Oh yes, are we taking clan tech for SPs? Because we do have 6 currently support points. Can we use that, given that it is the year December of 3051? At what point are we going to be able to start using support points to acquire clan tech? I've been holding off on it until this point. There is some debate on the Discord as to whether or not that is accurate. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to avoid picking up clan tech with support points. But if you guys are okay with that, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, there is in the 50-ton section in the hunchbacks, all of which are in mothballs at the moment. We do have a 4P Mark II in stock, which has 2, 4, 6, 8, 14 medium lasers, and the heat sinks to use them, basically. We do have a couple of alternative builds proposed to us by Foxonius. One of which actually is a variant of the 4G, which replaces the 200 Fusion engine with a 300 XL engine. Replaces the autocannon 20 with a clan ER large laser. If that is something that we would like to do, go ahead and let me know. We were talking on the Discord about ways that we could speed up, or not speed up, but lances that we could add to the formation that would add some speed. We were talking specifically about 50 to 60 tonners that could move 696 or so. There is, like I said, a variant of the Hunchback that can move 696 with a 300 XL engine. We were also talking about maybe pairing that with an Ost of some kind, probably the Ost Sol. The Ost Sol that was proposed has clan ER large lasers. I believe clan ER mediums, or maybe I'm thinking of the Hunchback, or one of the Hunchbacks, because multiple ones were proposed. But yeah, the Ost Sol that I have in stock has the narrow low profile perk, has a 300 Fusion engine, 13 double heat sinks, has 2 ER large lasers and 4 medium lasers. So it's not too far off from what Foxonius was describing. So given that we have 6 support points and our maximum is 1, we might as well go ahead and spend at least one of those, maybe even 2 of those. on a 300 XL. Rated for a 50-ton mech. So this one, we can buy it for 4 million C-bills, or there's no option to actually spend. The support points do not seem to be able to be swapped for spare parts at this junction. We'll have to. Oof. I don't see any way to turn those support points into bonus parts like they used to be. So we'll hold off on turning a Hunchback into a 696 jumping monster with a Clan ER large laser. In the meantime, I guess we'll just jump into this convoy escort mission. Because that is all the notes that I had, other than the 300 XL and the Clan Tech with SPAs. We got Scarponi with energy specialization and Frank with piloting, which makes him an elite. We can begin this mission. An allied convoy carrying critical supplies, i.e. Beanie Babies, is moving through hostile territory, and enemy forces are preparing to intercept. Your mission is to ensure that the convoy reaches its destination. At least 50% of the convoy must reach the far edge of the engagement area intact. These supplies are vital to sustaining our operations, and failure is not an option. Should the enemy resistance prove too strong for a full escort, you have an alternative means to secure victory. If at least 50% of the convoy survives while you destroy or rout 50% of the enemy forces, the mission will be considered a success. Breaking the enemy's will to fight will give the convoy a clear path forward. We will control the field at the conclusion of the battle. This means you have full authority to dictate the engagement on your terms. Use the terrain, control the tempo, and eliminate threats efficiently. Hold the line, protect the convoy, and ensure that these supplies reach their destination. 2 forces of trainees, apparently, will deploy alongside our force. We are tasked with keeping them alive. 50% of the following forces, the Alliance convoy, must reach the far edge of the map. +3 scenario victory points if succeeded. Destroy or rout 50% of the rebels' OPFOR. +1 scenario victory point if succeeded. Now, our attached allies, the trainees, we've got a Firestarter with a regular pilot, and an Urban Mech, a Locust, and a Panther with crap pilots. We have the convoy, which is 4 battle mech recovery vehicles and a medium cargo craft. Our enemies include, a lot of enemies. We've got a Phoenix Hawk, a Wasp, a Stinger, and a Stinger. We have foot platoons, we have Maxim, we've got Vedettes, we've got APCs. Okay, against Phoenix Hawk, APCs, Wasps, and Stingers, we have Stiletto, elite pilot in the Cronus. We've got Benedict Machewski, elite pilot in the Champion. We've got Frank, who is now an elite pilot in the Clint, and Ernestine Feller, who is an elite pilot in the Phoenix Hawk. So let's go ahead. We'll double check Frank, because his abilities did change since the generation of the map. Frank is a 1-3. Okay, good deal. So the update did take. As far as compact display, we'll sort by battle value. The biggest bad on the enemy side is a Wolverine 6R, which has an autocannon, a medium laser, and an SRM-6. The second biggest bad, by a whopping 60 points, is a regular old Phoenix Hawk with a regular old pilot. Something tells me this is not going to be that difficult of a mission, given that we have control over our trainee lance. That Firestarter might be able to do some good. The others, I'm not so sure about. We have one initiative, but only due to our +3 bonus. They also have a +3 bonus to initiative, so it's gonna be a dice off. Okay, good deal. The convoy has actually one initiative, so we're going before them. Oh, this is a big map. Where can I stick that? That kind of works. Okay, so the convoy needs to get from the south to the north, I assume. Let me double check. Okay, I said let me double check. Briefing room, allies. Convoy. Convoy starting in the south. Trainees. Trainees, I assume, are deploying in the south as well, because we are. Okay, so we've got a convoy that we don't have control over, and trainees that we do have control over. We'll start with the locust here. We'll advance kind of this way. We'll do the panther next. We'll jump over that hill. The urban mech is not going to be a part of the fight. That's just my prediction. Yeah, the urban mech is not going to do much good at all. And the Firestarter with the regular pilot will start over here. That leaves our... Oh, they're starting in the medium. In the middle, they've got a Wasp that we can counter with our Phoenix Hawk here. We've got a Clint that we can start here and protect the urban mech, I suppose. The Cronus can start here, I guess. And the Champion is also a 585. Champion is also a 585, yes. So we can have him start, I guess, over here. Okay, we've lost initiative going into round 1, and we are going first. So let's see how that pans out. Let's see, the Phoenix Hawk. Jump into this rough hex. That'll give us eyes on almost those sensor returns. Let's see, the Clint. Does not have eyes on the Stinger or the sensor returns. Now it looks like 2 sensor returns and 1 hex, so we'll we go to here. That'll maybe give us eyes on something. Okay, we've got eyes on a Phoenix Hawk. We've got eyes on a Wasp. Let's see, the Panther. Might as well jump. The Locust. It's medium range from the APC. The APC has 40 armor. Medium range from the APC with a Locust might be worth it. The Urban Mech. The Urban Mech can jump 2 hexes. Let's see, the Firestarter. Firestarter can walk to there, or run, I should say. That gives him 7 hexes, so that works. Stiletto. I'd like to get eyes on those APCs if we can at all. Oh, if we jump into those woods, we can see the APCs. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that shot. We've got an ER large laser, if I'm not mistaken. The champion. Champion can go forward, it looks like 6 hexes, which is not ideal, but we'll get there. Alright, shooting phase. The Phoenix Hawk has the Stinger on a 6. Oh, that is nice. We've got good odds at hitting that Stinger. We can hit him in an arm or a leg and maybe take him. A leg would be ideal. Oh. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong dang button. Shoot. This is the Locust. Yeah, the Locust will take a shot at the APC. 12, sure, why not? The Urban Mech has eyes on an APC, but only on a 16, so we'll skip that. The Firestarter has eyes on no one, and Stiletto has eyes on an APC on an 8. Okay, well, we'll do an 8. We'll do a trio of 8s. That'll put us at 2 heat over. And then, of course, the champion. Champion has eyes on no one. Alright, the Vedette misses the Phoenix Hawk. The Locust misses the APC. The Cronus hits the APC in the front for 8. Hits the APC in the front for 7. Destroys the APC. Alright, let's shrink this down a little bit so we can see everything. Alright, we killed an APC. Nice. We've got the Cronus at 2 heat. Everyone else is running cool. Yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. I keep playing like this, things are going to be a problem. And they're already at 92%. We've killed an APC and they're at 92%. Oh, they did not bring enough to this fight. Phoenix Hawk will advance 3 hexes into those woods. Let's see, the Panther. There's a hill in the way and there's woods in the way. If we go there, we can get a little bit of visibility. The Clint, we can get a little bit of visibility as well. The Locust might be best off just running. Doesn't have a lot of guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good for a +3. We'll take it. And if it doesn't fare well for him, hopefully he can escape to the north. Let's see, the Urban Mech. The Urban Mech's not gonna do any good. The fire starter. Firestarter will jump into these woods if I can click on them. There we go. Thank goodness. Yeah, we'll bust out the machine guns on that APC. Let's see, the Cronus. Cronus will jump into these woods and maybe try to take out that Stinger or the Vedette. And the Champion, last but not least, certainly. Do we want to jump to there? That doesn't give us any shots this turn. Where can we get shots from this turn? No. Oh, we can get eyes on the Wasp from here. Yeah, we'll do that. If you guys will excuse me for just a moment, I do have to answer a call of nature. I'll just be 1 moment. Give me just a sec, guys. Well, I do apologize, and I appreciate you guys' patience, Varank. I'm glad you guys are still here for it. Hopefully that wasn't too long. In the meantime, we've got the Phoenix Hawk with eyes on actually nobody. We've got the Clint, has eyes on the Wasp. And hit him on a 10. And a 10. We'll go 2 heat over on a pair of 10s against this lot. The Panther seems to have eyes on nobody. The Locust seems to have the best eyes on the Wasp on 10s. The Urban Mech has eyes on nobody, naturally. The Firestarter has eyes on the Stinger on 16s, has eyes on the Vedette on 13s. That's about it. So we'll skip that. Stiletto has eyes on the enemy Phoenix Hawk on a 10. We'll go 4 heat over on 10s. The Champion has the Wasp on a 10 as well. If we hit on a 10, the 9's not that much more likely to hit. Okay, it's like half again is likely to hit, but it's like 1 damage per location. So we'll do that. The LB10X on 3 ER mediums. Okay, the Clint misses the Wasp. The Vedette misses the Firestarter. The Locust hits the Wasp in the right leg with a machine gun, down to 3. The APC hits the Firestarter in the right arm with a machine gun, down to 4. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Locust in the left arm with a glancing blow from a medium laser for 2, down to 2 armor. The Cronus missed on 10s. The Stinger missed on 12s. The Champion missed on 10s and 12s. The Wasp, the enemy Wasp, hits the Locust in the right torso with a glancing blow from a medium laser for 2, down to 6. And that's about it. Oh, physical attacks. Oh, the Locust against the Wasp, maybe? On a 9? Oh, I don't think so. No, we're gonna skip that. And hopefully they do as well. Otherwise, they're liable to fall. They missed on a 4 and a 6, and then neither one falls down. The Wasp almost did with a 5. The Clint is at 2 heat. The enemy Phoenix Hawk is at 8. Our Cronus is at 4. Everyone else running cool. We've won initiative, but we are going before the convoy, which is unfortunate. Let's try the Locust. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we actually go 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can. That'll give us 3 evasion, which is what a Locust needs. The Firestarter can jump into these woods and get eyes on a bunch of stuff up this way. What do we got eyes on? We've got eyes on a Stinger, and a Maxim, and an APC, and a Wolverine. Okay, well. So they're Phoenix Hawk and they're Wolverine. If we can take out those two, that'll be pretty much the game. They haven't moved yet. Let's go ahead and move the MegaMek. Oh, and there goes the AC. Yeah, I can see it on the monitor. Let's see what I can do about that. Oh, that looks a little better. Okay. Next up is Clint, I suppose. Clint can get all of those guys, including the Vedette, in sight. That was what? We can get the Vedette in sight and pretty much no one else that's moved yet, anyways. The Panther. The Panther can jump straight forward, I suppose. Get eyes on some of those guys, at least. Let's see. Stiletto would like to advance on this APC and take him down for this turn. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll take out the easy target. The Phoenix Hawk has advanced. The Wolverine has advanced. Okay. The champion. Champion can get within medium laser range of the Phoenix Hawk. But does he need to? He's got ER medium lasers. Yeah, we can do that at a run. Stay out of his short range. Okay, Maxim heavy hover transport unloads foot platoon. Okay, our Phoenix Hawk against the Vedette has him on 4s. We'll do that. Go 4 heat over for that. The Clint likewise has the Vedette on 6s. Ooh, we've actually got him on 7s with the ER smalls, so we'll skip the ER medium. We'll go 7 heat over for the ER smalls. Actually, you know what? We'll go heat neutral to keep the ER large out and fire everything else. Yeah, that's a good move for the Clint. Panther at the Phoenix Hawk has him on a 12. We'll take that shot. The Locust at the Stinger on an 11. Sure, we'll take that shot. The MegaMek does not have eyes on anyone. The Firestarter has eyes on the Stinger. Okay. We got him on 9s. Okay, and finally, the Cronus and the Champion. The Cronus coming over here to take on this APC. We've got him on 2s. Okay, so we can skip the ER large. We'll do the 3 ER mediums. And the SRM's on a 5. And you know what? No, we'll skip the ER large. We'll do everything else. We'll be 7 heat under, but that's better than 5 heat over. The champion at the Phoenix Hawk has him on a 6 with the with the LB10X, 6 with the ER mediums, and an 8 with the Inner Sphere medium. Hopefully we can knock down that Phoenix Hawk this turn. I don't see anything though. Okay, our Phoenix Hawk hits their vedette in the left side and the turret. Down to 8 on the left side, down to 13 on the turret. Our Clint hits the vedette in the front and the left side, costing it 2 movement points, and an ER smalls to the turret, the left side, leaving it with 3 structure, immobilizing it. Their vedette and our Phoenix Hawk missed on a 12 and a 9. Our Panther missed their Phoenix Hawk on a 12. Their APC missed on an 8. Our Locust missed on an 11. Their Wolverine missed on an 11. The Firestarter hit the Stinger in the left torso for 5. Doesn't look like anything else. Their Phoenix Hawk missed our champion on a pair of 11s. Their Stinger missed our Cronus on a pair of 11s. Our Cronus hits their APC in the left side with a medium pulse laser. Medium pulse laser to the front, medium pulse laser to the left side. APC is destroyed. The Stinger missed the Locust on a pair of 11s. The Wasp missed the Cronus on an 11. The champion hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right torso with an LB10X. Left arm with ER mediums down to 3 structure. Medium laser to miss. Their Phoenix Hawk needs a 6 to stay standing, gets a 9. And I'm still feeling like this is going to be a pretty easy mission. Our Phoenix Hawk is up to 4 heat. Our Firestarter is up to 1. Their Phoenix Hawk is up to 9. And our champion is up to 1. Oh, Footplatoon deployed and is destroyed by extreme temperature. The snowfall was more than they could take. Let's see. Phoenix Hawk into the side of their vedette. Is that vedette damaged on the left side? That vedette is damaged on the left side. Oh, is it damaged on the rear? Not so much. Still, we'll jump 5 hexes. We'll do the Clint up to there. Wait, what was that? Oh. The convoy has a medium cargo craft. The movement of 5'8". Wait, what kind of vehicle is that? Medium cargo craft, cruised 1, facing north. It's a ground vehicle, it looks like, but the image looks like an aerospace fighter. That's very weird. Okay, Panther. Oh. We'll go straight forward. We'll hope the Wolverine closes on us. The Locust. Locust can go 6 hexes, end up behind the Wolverine. Medium laser range for the vedette. Let's see, the Urban Mech. Get into the back of the Stinger if he's really lucky. He's not gonna get really lucky, but if he does, that'd be really cool. We can have our fire starter, which is a regular pilot, get into medium laser range of the Stinger, which has a not so regular pilot. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, the Cronus. Stiletto. Stiletto can get in the back of the Stinger real easy. The Champion can get into the face of this Wasp pretty easy. And there's so much going on the map. Wolverine. Moving backwards over an elevation change, needs a 6, gets a 5, falls on his center torso and left torso. Needs a 6 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 3, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 8, and then he successfully stands up with a 12. Okay, well. Our Phoenix Hawk. Where do we put this? We'll do that. We'll do. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do that. Start with the Locust, who has eyes on the Vedette, I suppose. Has him on an 8. We might get the immobilization. 8 and a pair of 12s. We'll take the pair of 12s. The Phoenix Hawk. At the Maxim, maybe on a 7. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll do 7s and 9s on the Maxim. 7, 5. We'll skip the 9s. Or do we want to skip the 7, actually? We'll skip the 7. We'll do the 5 and a trio of 9s. That puts us 1 heat under, which is better. The Clint. Clint can turn to his left. No, he really can't. Can he turn to his right? He really can't. Okay, well, the Clint is kind of in front of everyone and can't turn around. Panther at the APC, we've got him on a 12 and an 11. We'll go 3 heat over for a 12 and an 11 on a trainee mech. Sure, why not? We've got the Urban Mech into the back of the Stinger on a 14. That's not gonna happen. We've got the fire starter into the Stinger on 10s, so we'll take a pair of those. That puts us at 2 heat over. The Cronus at the Stinger on 5s. We'll do the ER large. We'll do 1, 2, 3 medium pulses, and we'll do the SRM4 on a 6. For 1 heat over. The Champion at the Wasp has him on 8s, so we'll do cluster, or no, we'll do regular targeting computer munitions on that, and 8s, and an 8. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, the Vedette misses the Locust misses the Vedette. The Phoenix Hawk, that is our Phoenix Hawk, hits the Maxim and the turret and the front, immobilizing it, and missed with the ER smalls. The APC missed the Panther on a 10. The Panther missed the APC on a 12 and an 11. The Wolverine hits the Locust in the left arm with his medium laser, destroying the left arm and critting on the machine gun. The Firestarter missed the Stinger, the Phoenix Hawk missed the Locust, the Stinger hit the Cronus in the right arm with a medium laser down to 13. The Cronus returned fire at the Stinger, hit him in the right torso rear with an ER large, destroyed the right torso rear, blows off his right arm, left torso rear with 1 structure remaining, and center torso rear with 3 structure remaining. Medium pulse laser to the right arm, transfers into the right torso, transfers into the center torso, and kills the Stinger in 1 volley. Nice. The Stinger returns fire with a medium laser to the Locust's left torso down to 3. The Wasp missed the Champion. The Champion hits the Wasp in the left torso with an ER medium down to 7 structure, and an ER medium to the left torso down to 3 armor on the center torso. And the medium laser missed on an 8. Alright, physical attacks. We've got the Phoenix Hawk can kick the Vedette on a 0 for 9 using the rear table. The Locust can kick the Stinger on a 9. I don't think we're going to take that chance, given that the Stinger has so much chance to fall over. Stinger tries to kick the Locust and fails. Phoenix Hawk kicks the Vedette in the left side and destroys it. Wolverine kicks the Locust in the left leg, potentially getting 2 crits, does not get either one, and does not knock down the Locust. And the Stinger, which missed a kick, needs a 6, gets a 7. Our Panther is at 3 heat, our Firestarter is at 2, our Cronus is at 1 heat. Their Stinger is at 1, their Phoenix Hawk is at 10, our Champion is at 2. We've lost initiative, but we are going after the convoy at least. Alright, what even kind of mech is this? I don't know, it's got 2 machine guns and crap little armor. Let's see, the Clint can jump into the side of this Maxim, which is immobile. Or do we even need to jump? We can run. We do not have jumping jacks, so walking or running is actually better. Let's see. Phoenix Hawk, our Phoenix Hawk can jump into these heavy woods, get eyes on pretty much everything. Our Panther can jump into these heavy woods. We heat neutral if we fire the PBC. Yeah. The Locust needs to get the hell out of there. That's going to be a TMM of +4. Let's see, the Urban Mech. Urban Mech can run into those woods and not do much else. Firestarter. No. Yeah, Firestarter will get into the back of this Wasp. Which is apparently not doing anything this turn. Stiletto. Stiletto. Get into these woods. Maybe take a shot at that APC. And our champion. I lost track of where everyone is. We've got the Maxim over there by the Clint. Can we jump this way or this way? We'll jump to there and try to capture the Phoenix Hawk next turn. It would be shameful a Wolverine unable to kick a Locust to the ground. He was able to kick him, just not to the ground. We made our piloting check, so that's all good. Let's see. Phoenix Hawk has eyes on nobody, looks like. For real? We got the Phoenix Hawk here. Got the Stinger there. Got the Vedette and the Wolverine there. We've got the Maxim there. We got the Wasp there. Okay, yeah. Phoenix Hawk is not ready to fire on anyone. The Clint, however, at the Maxim, we'd like to hit him in the turret. We can hit him with everything but the ER large. You know what? Even the ER large would only put us 6 over. Yeah, we'll do everything with the ER large. Let's see, the Panther, Phoenix Hawk on a 12. That puts us at 15. Or the 11 on the SRM6. That puts us minus. We'll go heat under. Let's flip arms. Oh. Okay, well, we don't have the Wolverine on anything better than a 17. Let's see. The Urban Mech has eyes on nobody. Firestarter into the back of the Wasp, of course, on 9s. 9s is not great. We'll skip the Flamers. Do the machine guns. That puts us at 3 heat over. Cronus. At the Maxim and the turret. Yeah, the Maxim and the turret. Looks like our best bet. We've got them on 1s and minus 1s. We'll do a 6 with the Infernos to go 2 heat over. And the champion, last but not least. Champion appears to have eyes on nobody. The Clint hits the Maxim and the turret and the left side and the left side and the left side and the turret, leaves it with 2 structured. Dang it. Panther missed the Phoenix Hawk, the Wolverine missed the Locust, the Firestarter missed the Wasp with everything. The Phoenix Hawk, their Phoenix Hawk, hits our battle mech recovery vehicle on the right side, stunning the crew for a turn, and then follows that up with a machine gun and destroys the battle mech recovery vehicle. Our Cronus hits the Maxim on the left side and the turret destroys the Maxim. Their Stinger misses our battle mech recovery vehicle on 12s. Our Clint. You know what? We'll pick the building just out of spite. The Firestarter will kick the Wasp on an 8 at head level. The Clint kicks the building and destroys the building. The Firestarter misses its kick. The Phoenix Hawk kicks at the BattleMech recovery vehicle and misses. But nobody... Oh no. And falls down. Takes 5 to the right torso rear. Crits on a jump jet. Does not hurt the pilot. Okay. So our Phoenix Hawk is at 3. Our Cronus is at 2. Their Phoenix Hawk is at 5. Everyone else is running cool. We've got them at 58% of their forces, so this battle is already almost over. They've got us at 98% of ours. We've won initiative, but we are going after the convoy, or before the convoy. What is the sensor return? Sensor return is an APC carrier. Okay, the Vedette has already moved. So we're going to select the champion. We're going to go within medium laser range of the Vedette. Flint. Okay, so we've got an Urban Mech and a Firestarter down here to take on this Wasp. We've got Flint. And come over here and help take out this Vedette. Maybe. The Panther. Come over here and help take out the Stinger. The Locust needs to keep running the hell away. This is the Urban Mech. Is gonna wait. Firestarter's gonna wait. The Stiletto. Stiletto is gonna come up here and try to reinforce on this side. Urban Mech, Firestarter, Urban Mech, Firestarter. Okay, well, Urban Mech is gonna try to get into these heavy woods. And the Firestarter is going to jump into the back of the Wasp. Sure, why not? Phoenix Hawk tries to get up, needs a 5, gets an 8, so that is successful. We're just getting money, right? I think we're actually getting salvage. Yeah, we're getting 80% salvage percentage. Not just money, parts. Not that these parts mean anything to us because, literally they have nothing that we want. Oh, our Phoenix Hawk against their Phoenix Hawk. Okay, let's go. We've got him on a 5. We've got him on 3. We've got him on a 5 and a couple more 5s. We'll do 7 heat over to Alpha Strike on his butt. Where did that go? Oh, that's just right here. Okay, well, our Clint hit their Phoenix Hawk on 6s, can hit their Vedette on 8s, can hit their APC on 7s. We'll go for the Phoenix Hawk on 6s, sure. That'll be a 6 and a 7 and a 9. Our Panther at their Stinger, we are going to skip the PVC. We'll do the SRMs on a 10. The Locust will continue running to the north side of the map. Our Urban Mech, actually, hold on. With extended torso twist, we can maybe actually hit that Wasp on a 12. Not gonna happen. But we can try. Fire starter into the back of the Wasp on 10, so that'll be 2 medium lasers. We'll skip the flamers, and we'll do 2 machine guns. Stiletto into the APC on a 3. Yeah. So we'll do a 3. We'll do a couple more 3s. We'll do another 3. We'll go 4 heat over on 3s, and we'll skip the 8. Champion at the Phoenix Hawk on 5s, or the Vedette on 4s. You know what? We'll do cluster munitions on the Vedette on 4s, and hopefully we can like immobilize or catch him in the fuel tank. Not that I think that's going to happen, but we can try. Alright, the Vedette hits the champion in the right leg for 5, hits him in the left torso with a machine gun for 2, down to 23, down to 18. Our Phoenix Hawk at their Phoenix Hawk hits him in the left torso, hits him in the right leg, hits him in the head, hits him in the right arm, and missed with the last shot. Our Clint missed their Phoenix Hawk on 6s and 7s and 9s. Their APC missed our Cronus on a 12. Our Panther missed their Stinger on a 10. Their Phoenix Hawk missed our Phoenix Hawk on 9s. Our Urban Mech missed their Wasp on a 12. Our Firestarter hits their Wasp in the center torso rear with a medium laser, down to 5. Missed with everything else. Their Stinger hits our Panther in the right arm for 5. Our Cronus hits the APC in the left side, costs it half its movement points, and destroys it, killing the APC. Our Champion hits the Vedette in the front for 7 with the ER medium, hits it in the front for another 7, down to 6. Front, and destroys the Vedette with medium laser fire, and then the LB-10X does not hit the fuel tank like I was hoping for. Their Phoenix Hawk took 20 plus, falls on his left arm, destroying it and transferring into the left torso. And then hurting the pilot in the fall, needs a 5, gets a 6 to stay conscious. Our Firestarter will kick their Wasp on 9. We got piloting a 5, yeah. We missed the kick, but we did not fall down. Okay. And we have them down to 44%, which is fine by me. /VICTORY. And I hate to bail on you guys, but now that this mission is over, I do kind of have some other things going on today that I was hoping to get to. I hate to cut it short, but I think that is what I'm going to do. I'll save a GIF or GIF, depending on how you feel. We'll save the salvage, of course. We did control the battlefield. No damage to any of our guys, really. We'll go next. Go next. We can salvage the Wasp was crippled. How crippled was the Wasp? Left arm blown off. Everything else fine. Yeah, he got away. The Phoenix Hawk got away. The Wolverine got away. Pretty much everyone else, though. We'll do the maximum, I guess. Maybe the Stinger. 64% of our salvage so far. Okay. We'll do the maximum and the Stinger. We didn't capture too many people. We captured the pilot of the... We captured a couple of people from the Flamer platoon. We got a kill 1, 2, 3, 4 for Stiletto. 5 for Stiletto. Nice. 1 for Bendick and 1 for Ernestine. Stiletto got 5 kills. Wow. Reached the north edge. Yeah, we didn't lose any of our peoples. Forced withdrawal of pretty much everything. Preserved 50%. Oh, 98 did not survive. Okay, 3 scenario victory points, plus 1 scenario victory point, plus 1 scenario victory point. Okay, well, Colonel, we received an offer of defection from an enemy combatant following our most recent skirmish. Vasile Montno, formerly of the Rebels military, has approached the guards requesting to join us. Defectors suffer a loyalty penalty when recruited into a unit, making them more likely to resign or retire. Defectors can be recruited. Okay. Okay. Understood. Got it. Stiletto got a bronze star for 4 pilots kills. That's worth plus 3 XP. She also got a basic training drill instructor. No, she did not get that. Recruit Frank got combat action because he was involved in action and will issue that award. Did he not already have that? I thought Frank already had that. Not near to the Trueborn Mech Warriors. Frank. Where's Frank? There's Frank. Did he not already have? Yeah, I guess he only has his first point of edge now. What's this award? Expert marksmanship, gunnery of 7+. Okay, well, like I said, I do hate to disappoint you guys. You know what? Galatea, Aleutian. Hang on. Okay. We'll send. Just to see what happens, we'll send Mariana here. Okay. And that leaves us with one, 2, 3 hexes that we still need to explore in order to get through this sector. That is the only sector that we've got. So yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll advance today. Oh wait. Better take a look. No, not what I meant to do. Hangar, general. Oh, we've got an awesome. No. We got a Stinger that we need to take apart, and a Maxim that we need to take apart. Okay, well. You know what? Instead of doing that, we're gonna do a V2 on this save file. Okay, well. Yeah, I do apologize, you guys, but I am very grateful for a chance to get out of here a bit early today. We hope to see you again next week. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Thank you all for joining me. So, Fire Rank. Man, it seems like you're alone in the chat today, doesn't it? And for that, well, hopefully there's next week, and we'll do better next week. So there's that. I don't know if we're going to finish this campaign soon. It is a fairly involved campaign that we've gotten into. It's a cadre duty campaign, so we are going to have to finish it to the end.